Hello everyone and welcome back to Football Manager 2020, and we are coming to the end of our time at Barcelona. We have just won the final piece of silverware that we were looking to get in Spain by taking the Copa del Rey title against Valencia 2-1 in the last episode. We also managed to overcome a first leg defeat in the Champions League against Manchester City to take it 3-1 at home and set up a very nice Champions League semi-final against Liverpool. La Liga has also been running pretty smoothly. We started off with a 6-0 victory over Real Betis. They didn't even manage to get a shot on goal for the entire 90 minutes. We absolutely tore them apart. Starting off with Dest putting the ball in, headed away, Barrow back out to Dest and Fati at the back stick, able to touch the ball in for a 1-0 lead. Severa then scored a world-beating free kick, excellently done. Griezmann with the second set piece from much closer in, making it 3-0. Then Aouar to the back stick for Todibo. The set piece is absolutely rinsing it for us in this game as Aouar puts another one into Todibo. That one was finished by Laporte, and then towards the end of the game, one from open play, or in the second half at least, Dest across and Fati with the header at the far post for 6-0, so a really good win there. We then took on Valencia again, fresh from the Copa del Rey final. We rotated the team as well, looking ahead to the Liverpool match, and we still managed to win it by 3-1. Valencia just looked dead on their feet. They weren't able to compete with us. Laporte put the ball out to Messi into Dembele, and the goalkeeper made an absolute hash of it to give Dembele the goal. Messi then with a stunning free kick into the top corner. That was beautiful on the left foot. Milik got another penalty back against us, but then Messi put the ball in, and there was Skriniar for the goal. So good performance from Messi there. 2 assists and a goal, involved in all 3, showing how good he is even at this late stage. So now we are taking on Liverpool. A quick look at that league campaign though, and you can see we are still 6 points clear of Real Madrid. Because of the head-to-head, we are 2 wins away from the La Liga title. So looking at the fixtures left, we've got Huesca and then Getafe. You would expect that we are going to win the title without too much of a problem. So we will do the 2 Champions League semi-finals today. If we get through, the last episode will be the Champions League final and a review of our 2 years in Spain before thinking about where are we going to go next. So lots to look forward to there. The league campaign pretty much done. If we fail to win the Champions League semi-final, I will do another episode, probably just the last game against Cadiz, and then the review looking ahead to what comes next. So it all depends on how we do against Liverpool. And looking at this game, because we rotated at the weekend, we've got a full strength team going out there, which is probably going to be something that Liverpool can't match, because they're still in a title race with Chelsea, I believe. So Severa and Griezmann are going to be the players up top, with Mbappe and Dembele playing down the right hand side. Esposito's still not on that 100% match sharpness, so he needs more sub time before I'm willing to risk him in a game like this. Aouar and Barrow in the middle, with Windal, Todibo, Skriniar and Dest in defence to Stegen in goal. Todibo having to come in because Laporte cannot play for this one, or is on the bench because he's not got the best fitness. He is in the squad. But the Liverpool team, you can see why they're not quite running away with a title. It's a very similar team to what they have for a long time in the game, and they're just starting to fade away a little bit, some of these players. So you've got Mane 7.24, Dybala 7.34, Salah 7.49. He's as dangerous as ever. But Keita and then Benassa and Declan Rice in defensive midfield, they're not world-beating midfielders. They're certainly not as good as Aouar 7.76 and Barrow 7.6. And then in defence, you've got Chilwell, Van Dijk now getting on a bit in age, so at pacey, Severo might be able to get past him. Militao as well, not the best rating. Alexander-Arnold, still one of the world's best right-backs. So they're a bit of a mix of a great team and a good team. Whereas I would say that we're probably more in the bracket of just a great team. Our defence does leave a little bit to be desired, but Aouar with a free kick here in front of the Kop, but Alisson just comes out to claim it. Nothing created from that. It's then found Mane with a great ball over the top, and defender's gone sliding in with no purpose, and Sadio Mane punishes the mistake. That's really frustrating. That's come from a free kick down the other end, and we've conceded within 5 minutes. That's so poor. The defence just absolutely caught out. I think that's Dest sliding in there. and missing the ball completely before Mane just finished it past ter Stegen, who's not been my favourite player this season. He's made a lot of mistakes in my eyes, and we're in trouble quite early on here. Chilwell over to Benassa, comes to Chilwell again. He swings it over, Skriniar away, Keita has the ball. Tadebo's missed the interception and Salah's made it 2-0 in 9 minutes, and this is absolutely abysmal. That defence of ours is just not doing its basic function. I mean, they're just missing tackles, missing interceptions. This is so poor. Look, Tadebo's just walked past the ball, and ter Stegen may as well not be in the goal. He isn't even diving the last 2 efforts. He's just decided to have a kneel because he's tired. And 10 minutes in, and this Champions League semi-final looks like it could be disappearing already unless we can turn this around soon. We do look like we're just creeping back in, having a few shots. Awar with a corner, and it's just gone over there from Tadebo. But the team look like they're starting to get back into the game. Unfortunately, they were just switched off for the first 10 minutes, but one away goal makes this a very interesting tie all over again. Benassa now out to Mo Salah. He beats his man, and it's saved by ter Stegen. Also worth remembering, we were 3-0 down at one point against Manchester City in the first quarter-final, so we still managed to come back and knock them out, which shows the strength we have in the team, particularly at home where we've beaten Real Madrid 7-0. We have a lot of potential to overcome big deficits, but we've got a lot of work to do here, and Tadebo, after a poor game, is now injured, which is probably a little bit of a blessing in disguise, so we can bring Laporte back on and go back to our full strength defensive unit. Injury for Mo Salah, bit of a blessing for us as well. Dest with a long throw here. Ball goes in, it comes out to Barrow, down to Dest. Barrow with the effort, and he's put it too high. That looked too high as soon as he struck it to me. And it did go straight over. Awar with the free kick now towards the back stick for Griezmann. Laporte is there. Skriniar has headed it in. I'm surprised that wasn't ruled out for offside. I thought that was a Laporte goal. But Skriniar has given us the away goal. It was a very good header, and Laporte didn't get involved. That's why it wasn't flagged offside. A very, very good header from Skriniar there to bring us a goal back. And it does look like we've been the better team since that opening 10 minutes. So I'm going to just have a go at the team a little bit because we are still losing, but then I'm going to quickly get into get creative to get some of this very frustrated off the list. And the Liverpool team do seem to be sort of backing down a bit, so there's an opportunity here. Awar with the free kick. Skriniar trying to go for the brace. What a time to get it for a centre-back had it gone in, but instead Liverpool with the ball, send it forward. Comes to Dybala. He can do dangerous things, sends it back to Militao. Now Benassa. We need to intercept at the midfield point. We can't let them get too far forward. And Alexander-Arnold's still going. It's come to Elliott. And Awar has got the ball now. Now Griezmann. There's a run if he can pick him out. Instead he's given it away. He had to release sooner. And it's allowed Benassa to get in behind. And that's an excellent covering tackle by Dest, making up for his mistake in the first half there. As Dybala takes the corner. Laporte actually missed the header, but Mbappe didn't. He managed to get it away, and now Barrow on the attack, tackled by Elliott as the ball goes out. Dest with the long throw, cleared everyone. Severo, he is so good at those big game goals, and he nearly got another one. Dest with an opportunity to keep us alive. It's just gone out of play, and the game continues. I think we're going to have to make some changes here, probably bring Esposito on, because Dembele has been absent for this match, so Esposito can come on. We'll start off like that. We have other options. I might bring Messi on for Griezmann as well, because Messi's been playing well in his cameo appearances. I think that's actually what I'm going to do now. And then it might be a case of Goodmind coming on in central midfield. But here's Virgil van Dijk. Over to Rice. Now Mane. Need to get a tackle in. We've failed. The ball goes over the top. Laporte should get, or Skriniar should get there. Now Laporte to Skriniar. Awar. Out to Messi, here's the chance, he plays it over the top, and the defender's missed it, and Severo has got in and scored, but he's offside. Oh, he's offside. Why was he offside? Severo nearly benefiting from that Messi ball over the top, but he just got himself in an offside position, and time's starting to run out now. Need to keep getting creative. We've got to keep the team spirits up in this game for the last 10 minutes. Mane didn't quite pull that little cute pass off, and Esposito's got the ball. He's charging forward. I think he's got Messi there. He's been brought down by Declan Rice. and we can now go very attacking because they are down to 10 men. Joe Gomez has come on for them. We are really going for it in these last 5 minutes. Try and get that second goal so that a draw could be enough in the Nou Camp, but it doesn't look like it's quite going to work for us, unfortunately. It's just not going to happen. And there you go. 2-1 is not the end of the world. When we were 2-0 down in 9 minutes, that could have been an awful, awful lot worse. But when they went down to 10 men, we really should have benefited from that in the last 10 minutes and got a second goal. So unfortunately, for the second round in a row, we have lost the home game. I mean, we've lost so many games in the Champions League this season. It's absolutely crazy the number of games we've lost. If we just have a look at the schedule here, 1, 2, 3, now 4 Champions League games lost this season, which is crazy. I think we didn't lose all of last season in the Champions League, did we? Just have a quick look. We lost one quarter-final against Man City, but otherwise we won every game. And it shows that it seems like we've moved backwards this season instead of forwards. So we'll go ahead now to the next Liverpool semi-final and see if we can get the win that would overcome this deficit for the second round in a row. I would say this is a slightly harder job than the Man City job, but we've got a really good chance. You know, a 2-goal win is very much achievable when you have a team that scores as much as ours. So in the game against Huesca, we did win 3-0. Esposito taking his tally up to 19 goals for the season. He's only one off getting 20 in his debut season for Barcelona, which is not a bad return for a player who's been in and out the side quite a lot. Messi also got his 13th goal. The first one here, very good ball from Henry to pick out Esposito for that first goal. We then had a penalty which Messi dispatched. This obviously before Esposito had the chance of a hat-trick, and then Messi over the top, Gonzalez with the header off the bar, but Esposito there to clean it up for an easy 3-0 win. So we're pretty much there in terms of winning the title. It all comes down to this game against Liverpool. We must win, and as a result I am bringing Messi into the starting lineup. It's worked a few times when I've given it a go. I'm hoping it will work today. It means that Dembele is on the bench for this one. Esposito also on the bench because he's just not quite got that full fitness, but he'll be a great impact sub if we need to, for instance, take Messi off. Griezmann and Mbappe are on the wings with Aouar and Barrow in the middle, and then full strength defence, Windal, Laporte, Skriniar and Dest, ter Stegen in goal. I'm hoping beyond hope that we can overturn this first leg defeat, 2-1 defeat. They're playing same front three. Fabinho comes in to midfielder Declan Rice, who is not in the squad today. We can only assume he's injured. Fabinho not having the best season. Their defence otherwise unchanged. So only that one change, Declan Rice out, and in came Fabinho. So for us, it's pretty much the same. Messi coming in for Dembele, basically, and then a swapping of positions. But Dest here with the long throw to Severo, but again, Becker taking it now. This happened in the first game, and Becker did a long ball down the pitch, which they scored from. He's not doing that today. It's a throw, and it's intercepted by Griezmann very well. Now back to Laporte. Windal to Laporte again. Just need to make sure we don't give it away. Ter Stegen with the ball. Forward to Laporte. A bit more space now up there. And that's the ball in behind. Severo is there. And it's saved by Alisson. A very good stop by Alisson there against Severo. Severo needs to get some of these goals. And Griezmann in. Oh, and Skriniar has done it. 8 minutes in. Skriniar with the goal. And as it stands, we are going to go to the Champions League final for our third season. Griezmann with the corner, Skriniar with the header. The keeper really should have stopped that. You could argue Mbappe was interfering with his line of sight, but we are now in the driving seat for this tie, and we're at home. That is a massive advantage as Becker launches the ball forward. Mane back to Chilwell. Now Benassa out to Chilwell. Dest has intercepted it. Griezmann into the middle for Aouar, who's got space. He plays it out wide to Mbappe in a good position. He's cut inside Mbappe. And that sums Mbappe up this season. You feel like there's going to be a bit of promise, but he doesn't quite deliver. You'd want him to do that today. Dybala to Salah, who's extremely dangerous. Good block. Mbappe back to Windal. On the line to Stegen, forward to Dest. Good amount of space out there for him as he charges forward. Holds up play. Now Griezmann. Back to Barrow, over the top for Dest. He's got 3 in the middle, 4th arriving. Severo has just scored out of absolutely nothing. What a goal by Severo there, and Liverpool with an absolute mountain to climb at this point. Dest did well, involved the whole way up that build-up, but Severo spinning, shooting, going backwards as he hits that, yet still gets it with so much power under the goalkeeper and into the back of the net. And we are 2-0 up against Liverpool now and heading towards our Champions League final, our second Champions League final. Unless Dybala scores here, it's straight into the wall. He's still got it. He launches it back to Keita. Now Dybala running inside, switches it to Mane, quite deep. Tees up Chilwell for the ball in, Laporte away, but only as far as Benassa. Barrow's done well there with a good tackle, and Virgil van Dijk forced to go back to Alisson. He's got an option in Militao. Benassa over the top looking for Mane. Could be a penalty. It is a penalty. I knew that was going to be a penalty. Dest is a little bit of a liability when that happens, and it means that they have a chance to take us to a status quo of extra time, and Dybala has missed it. You would have put money on Dybala scoring that, but he's dragged the penalty wide, and that could really sum up Liverpool's day if they can't find a way back into this game soon. They've got a corner, Salah puts it in, Fabinho's there, but Barrow beats him to it. Now Salah again, tackled by Barra. They're going to check for another penalty here. It's probably a free kick. I mean, that's maybe more hope from me than certainty, but that looks like a free kick. Ref's just checking it on the screen. He comes back, and what's he saying? He has said it's a free kick. I was right. Of course that was a free kick. It was always a free kick. And Liverpool will not have a second chance from the penalty spot. Barrow will get a yellow card, but I'm fine with that. We've got 3 on yellow cards now, so we are going to have to be mindful of that when we make our substitutions. But we seem to be holding Liverpool up well at the moment. Salah out to Arnold. Ball in, and Mane straight at Ter Stegen. Finally, Ter Stegen bringing some confidence to the team instead of being a bit of a liability. But it's 2-0 at half-time at the Nou Camp, and we are on track for a Champions League final. Can we do it in the last 50 minutes of this game? I think we're quite fresh. We're fresher than Liverpool, I would say, because we rotated so many players at the weekend. We've got options on the bench as well, and I might actually just bring Esposito on now in that false 9 role for Lionel Messi, who's played his part today. A few yellow cards that we're just going to have to manage here. I might take Barrow off because he's liable. We can bring Goodmine on, and Windale could also come off. If we move Laporte out wide, then we can bring on the academy graduate Rafael Lorenzo in the middle. And now we don't have too long left to go. Arnold in. He's got it back. Tackle missed. Salah back to Arnold, into Mane. 15 minutes to go and Liverpool have scored. It is heading to extra time as it stands. That's really frustrating. It wasn't even good football. Arnold in, back to Arnold. He then skipped a tackle. Salah back to Arnold again. Ball in, missed header. Poor goalkeeping. It's in the bottom corner. I mean, there's not a lot Ter Stegen could have done well there. He could have maybe come out and caught the cross from Alexander-Arnold, but it's the defender at fault, really, I would say, missing that header. Alexander-Arnold has another chance here with a throw-in. He finds Firmino. Sent back. Goodmine intercepts, but terribly. Fabinho over to Benassa. Ball in behind for Elliott, who's got there. Good recovering tackle. Alexander-Arnold beats his man. Finds Firmino. Mane. He's offside. He's offside. I thought that was it. I thought that was our chances up in smoke, but Mane is offside. That goal will not count. That really would have been the end of the campaign, because we would have needed 2. And that's what we've got to be careful of here. Lorenzo short to Laporte. Ball over the top for Severo. Virgil van Dijk has dispossessed him right at the last minute. And there's a missed header in defence. Firmino's in behind. And it's a good start by Ter Stegen to keep us in the game. But the team just seem to have fallen apart here going into extra time. Yeah, we just need to give it our all. Now, we can make another substitution here, which I think is maybe necessary. We'll let Dest do the long throw to Griezmann. He's got options. He pulls it back to Dest. Ball across. Esposito blocks. Severo still has it. Mbappe saved. So close. Who do we want to bring on? We've got some decent options, to be fair. I think it's going to have to be... I don't really want to take Mbappe off because he can create something, but he's been crap all game. Let's bring Fati on. Fati is a consistent performer. Now Virgil van Dijk. Forward to Mane. Can we get the tackle in? We do. It comes to Mbappe, ball forward to Severo. Now Goodmine has it. He's cleaned up well. Finds Severo, who's in behind. And Severo has done it, as he so often does. He gets another goal for us at Barcelona. Gilberto Severo, Messi's heir, definitely guaranteed here. And Goodmine did well, cleaning up. Ball in behind. Severo with the touch past the defender. I think it's Virgil van Dijk he got past. And a good finish at the near post past Alisson. And just 2 minutes into added time, we have managed to get another goal for the team. And we are looking good. We're looking confident. Don't tell the team to get creative. Just to get rid of that nervousness in body language that you see on the pitch. And here's Benassa. Ball worked forwards by Liverpool. And then switched to the opposite flank. Elliott cutting inside. Goes for goal. And he's just snapped that the wrong side. He's not the best player in the world, Elliott, in this save. And we've got a long throw here. Dest with the long throw to Severo. But Becker has come to claim it. It won't be a little knock-on header for a hat-trick for Severo in this semi-final. Now Elliott. Ball over the top. Should be easy for ter Stegen, and it is. He then launches it forward himself. Griezmann has controlled it. Ball over to the following flank for Fati, who's come inside and struck the upright. Fati there. So close to killing this game for us. We do not have long left. 15 minutes. This is the second time we've had 15 minutes to close a game out. Can we do it? Becker out wide to Chilwell. Working it forward again, Liverpool. They've been so dangerous. Awar with the ball. Over to Severo. Can he get the hat-trick this time? He's through. But an easy save for Becker, really, that one, or Alisson. That was not difficult. And we have just 5 minutes to go. It's been a tight game, but we are so close to the Champions League final. Can we do it? Minutes ticking down so slowly. But we've done it. We're in the Champions League final for another season. That's 3 years in a row that we've made it to the Champions League final. That's sensational that we've managed to do that across 2 different teams. And it's Manchester United in the final, which I am very confident about. Man United at the moment, 5th in the Premier League. They've lost 5 games and drawn 10. It's not a great return on points for them. And we've got an excellent chance here of seeing out our time at Barcelona with a treble. So that is going to be it for today's episode. Make sure to drop a like down below if you enjoyed that win against Liverpool. Make sure to subscribe if you're new to the channel. But until next time, see ya.